Whoa! Hello, testing the mic, 1, 2, 3. Say hi if you can hear and see me and my sideburns. A lot of people during this lockdown, and this is the first time I've broadcast since this all began, have shaved their hair, and I'm using this opportunity to let my hair grow. So I'm doing a good job. Hang on. So the goal is to look something like, and I'm not saying I'm going to get there, but something like Tiger King, Mark Exotic. But I can't grow a handlebar moustache, so I've got to think of something equally outrageous. So that's where the sideburns come in. For those of you that don't know, next Saturday at 1 PM GMT, there will be a race for 24 hours at this little place called the Nurburgring. I rating, my friend, is 1618. Thanks for joining as well, Armin. But yeah, 1618. I went through a bit of a hard time with just concentrating on getting my safety rating up, which had a detrimental effect on my I rating. But it is what it is. What did I need to do? Right, so just to let you all know, I've got my stickers. I'm just putting some on some of my dashboard here, which you can't see at the moment. But with that being said, let's get right on in to the reason why you've joined. Oh, that'd be awesome, Armin. The team's called SSR, which stands for Sussex Sim Racing, which is the part of the UK where I'm from, Sussex. We're using the Audi R8 with a custom designed livery, which I made myself on Photoshop, and it took me a bloody long time to make it, really long time. But it looks awesome. This is the wheel I'm going to be using. It's not a Mercedes wheel, a Audi wheel. It's my McLaren wheel. Just because I have no other suitable wheel for it, really. I've got my Ferrari, Aston Martin, Mercedes and BMW wheel as well. But it'd be awesome if you're in the split. If you are, say hello. I'll be broadcasting the event the full 24 hours. And yeah, let me know your team name as well in the comments, and I'll keep an eye out for you. So I just want to do a few laps, really. The times are very consistent with me and the other two guys in the team at the moment, albeit we haven't had much practice. What you've got to remember is this team that I've formed together, there's no like team leader or anything. It's just me and a few other guys, one of which can't make it due to them just joining iRacing, so they're working on getting their rating up. And the other two guys, hopefully you might see one of them come into the stream, but they're two awesome guys from the Netherlands. One called John and one called Yasin. And yeah, we're hoping. I mean, we're pretty consistent, all three of us, with our times. We're very similar with each other. My times during the night were pretty good. I gave a go yesterday with my night times, and they seemed okay. Same, very similar to the day. which I was surprised about. But yeah, we still need to start picking up the pace a bit. Andromeda Racing Team, I will keep an eye out. So yeah, we already know the stints. I'll publish them on Instagram if you have Instagram and you follow me on there. I can't remember. I think Yasin is doing the first 2 hours, then me 2 hours. Me and John are sharing a few 1 hour stints later on in the early evening, but then when it comes to the next day, I am going to finish the race, which is very optimistic that we will even finish, because like I said, it's a new team. We've never raced together before. And 5 days ago, we didn't even know each other. So I'm really excited to see where we end up. And we just want to just be consistent, and we want to see the checkered flag at the end of the race, really. I'm just mapping a couple of buttons. So bear with for one moment. RCDC. Hello, mate. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Just want to apologise in advance for my sideburns. I am growing them. Oh, I'm trying to anyway. I was going for a beard, but because the beard doesn't really grow here, it just looks like I've got a black chin, a black neck. Right, what did I want to do? Oh yeah, options, map. Pass left, boom, pass right, boom, thanks, boom. Do I need to map the word sorry? Absolutely not, because I don't apologise to no one. So it's just me on my own today doing this practice session. The session's actually running for 12 hours, so me and the teammates can drop in and out as and when they want to. With that being said, you may hear them pop in from time to time. Can everyone who's watching just please do me a massive favour and just let me know what the audio's like in relation to the car volume, whether you can still hear me and whatnot. I'll give you a little rev just to make sure that you can hear. If you could let me know, that'd be awesome. And I will wait for your approval before I set off, whether you can still hear me. And also, please let me know what the quality of the stream's like. Come on, guys, don't be shy. Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging. Sounds good. My man, thanks very much. Right. Throttle. Let the clutch out slowly. Thanks, NCO. Let me turn my... I've got my surround sound. I'll tell you what, I wish I did a video on it, actually. I've always had surround sound going. But I'll tell you what I did recently. Obviously my seat, for you who have watched the video of my new setup, well, my setup from around July last year, I bought this Sparko seat and it's bloody expensive. So a few weeks ago, I thought, you know what, let's cut some holes in the seat. So I took off the cloth and these head restraints here, I cut holes in each side, fitted the little speakers, which are like yay big, into the headrest, so you can't see them from the outside, you can't see where it's been cut, but from here and here you've got awesome surround sound here, which is a really good idea of mine actually. And then obviously I've got the sub, speaker there, speaker there, speaker at the front. So when you're in here, it sounds bloody incredible. So we've been playing around with setups and whatnot, and I think that first of all we haven't got the fastest car, being the Audi R8. I know that. The setup on a track where you're talking 8 minutes, you could lose and gain a lot of time from the setup alone. So that's still under construction. So yeah, we'll see. But I've got to say that I'm not going to be doing much talking when I'm doing my hot laps, and obviously I won't be able to read any comments, so anyone who wants to comment, just comment, and I will check the comments as often as I can. Please let me know, just one last thing I need you guys to do, just let me know what the frame rates are like. So is it really bad? Is it okay? Is the quality of the video okay? We know the audio is good, but what's the frames like? Tell me about the frames, guys, the frames. The frames. We just need a clean race, you know? That's all we need, a nice, clean, safe race. And thank you again everyone for joining me. It's the first time I've done any kind of video in months. It's hard trying to find a good balance between home life, work, hobbies, and on top of that, filming it as well can be difficult because when you're on camera, sometimes it's a little bit trickier because you've got a pressure of actually people seeing how shit you are. Nearly crashed. Average lap time. So before this week, I'd never driven the Nordschleife on iRacing, nor have I been really that bothered in doing it. 8:39-ish was our times. So, like I said, the Audi's not the fastest car, nor is the setup a finished article yet, but that's the time. But if you're worried about lap times, don't be, because if we're consistently hitting those kind of lap times with no incidents, without mega pushing the car, then I'm more than happy with that. Because you crash here, you've got a 12-13 minute tow around the track. You crash here and the repairs are absolutely devastating. So yeah, there are much more important things in this race than outright pace. Yeah, it's an absolute nightmare around here, and that's exactly what we mean. I mean, we just want to just take it nice and slow, give space to people that we know are faster than us. And thank you very much for the comment on the frames as well, RCDC, really appreciate it. Obviously I'll be able to see it when I've come off the live and watch it back, because that's my favourite thing to do, is just watch myself. So but sometimes that doesn't help because I don't know how to fix the problem unless I see it as and when. There's some things I can do, like turn down some of the graphics and stuff like that to help the stream go better, but I don't like ruining the immersion, so I try to find a good balance. It feels bloody great being back. Feels epic. What's the track temperature?
Track temperature now 43 Celsius.
Okay, so another thing that's going to be massive variance is going to be the track temperature. It seems quite hot today. This is a 12-hour session which I've hosted, and this 12-hour session I will be doing a few hours now and a few hours this evening. I might stream the evening one, probably not because I don't want to embarrass myself in the dark. But I've left the session open for the other 2 guys in my team. We've got 3 guys in the team at the moment, but Rion is not racing in this event as his iRacing career has just started, so he's working his way through the ranking. Oh, now is not a good time to get a visit from my dog. I find the first sector's quite slow. Second sector's okay. Third sector is tough for me because it all looks the same. I remember this sweeps left, but you need to leave enough room to quickly sweep right. There's an uphill here, and then this part of the track is very similar to the part after the first carousel. They're just a bit wider. And then you need to make sure where the first carousel you could just paint it through. Here you can't. This part of the track's quite nice, but then you get carried away and lose complete traction there. Jesus Christ. And then this part of the track looks like every other part in the third sector. And then you've got another sweeping right. You don't need to lift off the throttle here. Nice sweeping corners, full throttle. Here's an awesome corner that leads all the way up to this tricky left-hand bend. Oh, fuck me, it's tricky. And then that leads on to the...
Track temperature's increasing.
Oh, it's increasing. Then this leads on to the half carousel, which you'd normally take in third gear, or I would. And then a nice little sweeping right-hand corner. It's like a double right. And then full throttle. This is my favourite part of the track. This is the part where you can just chill the fuck out. Whoa, shit. Oh no, you bought the wrong one. It just costs less though when you buy the right one. So I wouldn't worry about it, Stevie. Just cost a little bit less because it's in 3 parts. Right, here we go. So, full throttle still, lift off a little bit, and this is the scary bit. All the way down into second gear. Right, we're going to do a hot lap here. If it's around the 8:40 mark, I'm happy to start with. So, any comments? I'll catch up on in a minute. A little bit too much off the throttle there, going over that hill, which compromised exit speed. Tricky corner coming up. Followed by a really awkward corner here. Carousel. Nice and steady on the exit to make sure you're not losing too much traction. Flat out through here. Oh fuck me, not flat out, sorry. It should be, but for some reason I bottled it a little bit. I'm still alive. This bit's a bit of a tough corner coming up in a second, because if you take it a bit too wide, you don't make the slight right here. Shit. Lost a bit of time there. That's the thing with this third sector, all the corners are very similar to each other, and this is probably, if you do the Nurburgring, the part of the track that you race the least, because you've normally crashed by the end of sector 1 or 2. Anything around an 840 I'd be happy with for my first lap. Especially with the track temperatures are what they are. Right, full throttle. Don't bottle it. Ah, bottled it. Half the time you just got to trust that the corners are there, which is easier said than done on a track that you don't know too well. Right, half carousel, Slight brake, third gear, don't lose it on the way out. If you don't concentrate, this corner can have you as well, because you soon run out of asphalt. And relax for a minute. Just chill. Have a drink. This is why we're not going to be as quick, where the Mercedes have faster top end speeds. We're maxed out here at 165 kph, which will go up a bit around this corner to 270. Still full throttle, it's a bit scary here. Right, and brake. All the way into second gear, make sure you get a good exit here, so you get a good exit and decent all the way down the end of the pit straight and gain time. Anything around an 840 I'll be happy with, but that might be dependent on the track temperatures. 849, way too slow. Bit wide there. Right, one more fast lap and I'll read some comments. I'm confident that in better conditions in the afternoon that time will be a lot faster. It'll be closer to the 840, sorry. What's the track temperature?
Track temperature is now 45 Celsius. Okay, Mark, we need to watch these track limits.
That's how easy it is to lose the car.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Pretty fast part of the track this is, where it's full throttle all the way up until your second left hand bend up here. So short curve, full throttle, higher curve, lift slightly, full throttle again, just make it onto that exit curve there. Full throttle again through there. One more lap and I'll do some reading of some comments. I hope you're enjoying the stream thus far. If I ever go off track, I still do my best to certain corners just take it slightly differently just to see if I gain time, because trouble is there's probably so much of this track that I've driven less than other parts, like I said, whether it's because you've retired past the first few corners or anyone who's a parent will get this, but if you have watched Aladdin, for example, 100 times, I guarantee you've watched the beginning 100 times, but the ending probably only 20, because your kid gets bored halfway through. That's kind of like the Nurburgrings, apart from instead of getting bored, you get dead from crashing. Plus you can't like exactly go back to the pits and start a new lap, because it's just going to take longer, because the out lap is the longest thing you'll ever have to do. I'm going to read some comments on this straight. Whoa, fuck. Holy shit. This is why you can't drive and use your phone at the same time. Fuck. Right, so what do we have? The new tyre model sucks ass. If I'm honest, I can't drive a Ferrari 488 GTE anymore because it's balls. And the guy below, very good point, if that's what you want to call it, the tyre model. I just think that they've ruined some of the best cars, and that's kind of why a lot of you might know I've stopped iRacing for quite a while. I've definitely stopped streaming for a while, so I hadn't gotten to grips with anything, any changes on iRacing, and I came back on and all fucking hell, it was like someone opened up Jumanji on the track and hell had just let loose and everything had changed, and that's why I decided to go for the Audi R8, because that is the most stable car, he says, as he locks up. What an awful fucking start. Doesn't matter. We've got 8 minutes. First sector is a big improvement. Big improvements need to be made on this first sector. First sector is where I'm losing quite a lot of time. And the tyres feel like absolute shit right now. What's the track temperature?
Can't hear, mate.
What's the track temperature?
Track temperature's now 46 Celsius.
Anyone wants to know why my times are so variant, that's why. Fuck. These curbs are like
On fumes, mate. Box this lap, please, Mark.
speed bumps. Oh fuck, I nearly run out of road. Slight lift. And straight back on the gas. With a heavy braking zone.
Sector 1 time's okay.
The tyres are just fucking shit. Too hot. Way too hot. a bit too wide.
Sector 2 time is quick.
There's just no grip. This third sector is extremely messy on this lap.
Increasing, it's now 46 Celsius.
Fuck me, that was well held.
You've just done at 8:40.5 seconds.
Right,
Sector 3
8:40.
time is fast.
And the track temperatures are horrific. What's the track temperature?
The track temp is now 46 Celsius.
Say no more. Oh, can you hear me? Right, give me 1 second. I just need to do something. Right, I'm coming back in. Join session. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thanks, James. Appreciate it, mate. Coming from a guy who has massive experience in team racing, endurance racing, and racing fast as well. I really appreciate that, mate. Really appreciate it. Thanks, Kian. It's good to be back. The track temperatures are pretty disgusting at the moment, as I've mentioned a few times. I don't like to make excuses, but they really are not that good. Hopefully, I don't know if he's watching, but my teammate John has just joined. So hopefully he's going to do a few laps. And although there's no pressure, I'm going to broadcast his lap. If he is watching, the track temperatures are horrific. Oh, I can hear you. I can hear you. One sec, guys. Thanks everyone for your comments and watching. It's really nice to see. Very nice to see. I can't hear you. I keep reaching for my mouse and I realised I haven't got a mouse anymore. I've got a little pad thing. Right. Entries. There he is. Options. Hey, can you hear me? Or is it quite quiet? Can you hear me? Sound. Sorry about this, guys. This is all part of the speakers. Well, look at that beautiful car. Turn up the volume and enjoy. You know what? I'm not going to blow my own trumpet or anything like that, right? But I've never used Photoshop before. And I made that livery, albeit, yeah, it took me 2 days to make it. But I'm really happy with it. Keep up the comments, guys. It's nice talking to you all finally. I haven't really spoken to anyone since the whole country, well, the whole world's been locked down. So, whoa. Good save. Bloody hard track. And there's no one else I'd rather be doing this race with than the guys that I'm doing it with. Shall we have a cheeky on board? Oh, that noise. Can you hear me, mate? John, can you hear me? Yeah. Controls 5. Okay. Just want to check something. Because the livery looks quite pixelated. I just want to see if it's because of the file that's copied over. Yeah, it's very annoying. From there, the livery looks awesome, and then look, dog shit. Right. On that note, guys, I just want to thank every single person who has watched this stream. And what I'm going to do now is go and what do you call it? Fix my livery for my other car. And yeah, I just want to say thank you all for watching. I'm going to do another one of these soon. And obviously we've got the 24-hour event next week. So make sure you're watching. On that note, goodbye. Oh, hang on, darling. 2 seconds. Hang on, darling. I just need to do something quickly. You're live on YouTube, Elijah. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Let me just end my stream, Elijah. You're live on YouTube to the whole world. Hang on.